Good morning, guys. You're welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about how to buy land in Akwa Ibom State. A few days ago, someone dropped a comment in this channel that I should educate you guys on how to buy land in a good, serene environment in Akwa Ibom State. Good. This is what you should know. I'm not a real estate consultant, and every idea I'm going to be sharing in this channel today will be based on my own personal experiences working with a real estate firm and my own personal perspective. Okay, so this is what you have to know. Akwa Ibom State has 31 local governments, and these 31 local governments, we have three major urban areas, which is Eket, Ikot, Ekbene, and Uyo. Most times we also include Oron, and in these places we have different estates. We have several estates all around Akwa Ibom State, which if you watch my video, you're going to see some of the videos I made about this estate, especially the ones in Uyo here. Okay, if you're looking out to buy land in an estate area, because estate area are well developed and also secured, and most of them do have a police station inside of them, like with housing and Shelter Africa estate. The lands here are kind of way more expensive because they are lands bought by people and are looking out to resell them. So these lands might be very expensive, ranging from 6 to 8 to 10 million naira for just a plot of land. Yep, this is what happens when you're buying land in a developed estate area. But this is also another thing. You can also buy land in a community, just any community, and these communities, you can also see these communities in all the other local governments, exception of these three suburban cities in Akwa Ibom State. And these lands might be a little bit more cheaper, but you have to be very careful because you have to take your time to vet these lands very well. These lands can range from probably 1 point something million, 600,000 to 700,000, depending on the depending on the community you're buying from in any of these local governments. Like I said, Akwa Ibom State has 31 local governments. So these 31 local governments, most of them are not fully developed. So lands here are also very cheap. But buying lands in this area, these are the things you also need to understand. When buying land in an estate, you kind of bypass a whole lot of things. You kind of bypass the traditional right that you're supposed to pay for the the community owners because you're buying in an estate. But when you're buying land in a community, you have to understand that you have to pay some dues to the community. So when buying land in these communities, you have to understand that you have to pay the traditional right. And this traditional right can come in two forms. One, you might pay for the community, and two, you might pay for the youth. In fact, it's a must that you have to pay these things. You have to pay, and most times you might want to convert them instead of buying the goat and the yam and the and all the drinks and all the pami for these people. So you might want to convert them into money. So converting them into money most times might range from 200,000, 100,000, depending on the size of the land which you bought. But you have to understand that you have to do these things before developing this particular plot of land, or before carrying out any excavation, so you could probably avoid any intruder coming into this land when you're about to develop it. And not just intruder coming to disturb you, it also helps for security purposes, because when you pay this traditional right, at least you're being like you're sure that if anything happens to this plot of land, you will have the community chiefs to hold responsible because you paid them for this traditional right. Okay, knowing that you have to pay the community chief and the youth for this particular place, like the traditional right, you have to also ask the community chief if you have to pay the youth separately, or if they also have to come to the chief palace to get their own part of the traditional right, that's cool. But before doing any of these things, you have to be sure that you fully vetted this land from the person you're buying this land from. And also you also have to try your very best to go to the town planning so before making any payment to anybody, or before making any payment to anybody which you're about to buy this land from, you have to make sure that you seek permission from the local town planning authority handling this particular area, to be sure that if the plot of land is being taken by the government. Over the years, I have done lots of beautiful videos in South Africa, showing you guys beautiful houses being built in South Africa here in Akwa Ibom State. So 2023, I decided to share you guys some of the updates of beautiful, amazing houses built here in South Africa. Some of these houses are